Thank you, Dr. Reddy, for that kind introduction. I would like to extend my warm greetings to all of you who are present here. I would like to also congratulate the Board of Governors of the Metropolitan Asian Family Services on their annual gala. At the outset, let me once again congratulate all the honoraries for their public service, for their community and social service. I think they deserve another round of applause. It is good to be among so many friends. I think we are finally emerging from the shadows of COVID-19 and to have some semblance of normalcy in our lives. Last year and the first half of this year were particularly tough on account of COVID. The ongoing vaccination drives give us cause for optimism, for recovery, for renewal and growth. As we speak, India is at the cusp of administering 1 billion doses to its adult population. The figure stands at 980 vaccination doses as of today. That's 75% of our adult population which has received at least one dose. Moving forward, we are going to see opening up of international travel. Just like the United States has announced, India too will be open to international travelers from 15th of November. The Indian American community has done exceedingly well in several professional areas. They are also engaged in several philanthropic and community services. In the region that I cover, there are estimated 600,000 Indian Americans. And if you break down the US census figures, the Indian community has grown the fastest in the US Midwest region. Therefore, diaspora engagement and our services to them is an important priority for the consulate. You all have been instrumental in forging a positive image about India as well about the community. And this is something that several elected officials have themselves brought up in their conversations with me. Let me now turn to MAFS. The Metropolitan Asian Family Services has been long a pioneer in delivering social services to seniors, particularly drawn from the Asian American community. Starting with one location in 1992, it now has, I understand, 15 locations, serving over 10,000 individuals and families. So I would like to congratulate Ms. Santosh Kumar for her successful stewardship. This would not have been possible without her personal commitment, and her dedication and passion for this cause comes across in her work. MAFS has been, of course, doing commendable work in connecting seniors, providing them health support and counseling. It provides them literacy and linguistic support, digital literacy and linguistic support, and connects them to several welfare schemes of the government. But most importantly, I think the work assumed greater salience last year in the backdrop of COVID, when the seniors were additionally battling issues of anxiety, mental health, social isolation and so on. So that work that you do is truly commendable. I would like to once again congratulate the leaders and members of MAFS for the commendable work that they do. And as Dr. Vijay Prabhakar is very fond of using one term, so in that context, I'll just simply say to Ms. Santosh Kumar that may your tribe grow and may MAFS grow from strength to strength. Thank you.